Hi, I'm Jody from writerslife.org, and today we'll be talking about if your protagonist should be based on yourself. Basing a character on yourself is inevitable, even if you believe you're writing characters who are entirely fictional, who live in a made-up world, and whose adventures and journeys have nothing to do with your own life. Just by the fact that you are writing them and they have been created from your own imagination means that a little bit of you can't help but sneak through. There's nothing wrong with basing your protagonist on yourself, but it's essential to understand what makes a fictional character different to one in real life, and one that readers want to read about. If your character isn't engaging, captivating, exciting, and full of life, it will be difficult for your readers to relate to them. While you might be all of those things, let's face it, not every experience, thought, or action in our lives is all that interesting. Many of the day-to-day emotions we go through are relatively mundane. So if you use yourself as a base for your protagonist, you must only take the most fascinating, unique parts of your personality, the most intriguing thoughts, and the most surprising adventures, and fictionalize them for your book. There is the danger of putting too much of oneself into a character and becoming too attached to them. If you base your protagonist on yourself, you might become overly protective of that character. You might not want bad things to happen to them, or might give them too much of your time, in which case other characters suffer. Putting yourself into your protagonist or any of your characters does take courage, and bravery in writing is almost always rewarded. Human beings are complex and fascinating. If you are really willing to explore the different aspects of your personality, your motivations for doing the things you do and saying the things you say, the things that make you most vulnerable, most afraid, you have the potential to create a character whose openness and vulnerability make your reader go weak at the knees. It is also too important to tune into the little things that make your character come alive, to make them human. We all have our little quirks, our little personality traits that are uniquely ours. Hiccuping when we get nervous, having a compulsive bathroom routine, or singing in the car. Whatever they may be, zooming in on them and giving them to your characters will breathe life into them and make them seem real and relatable. Putting yourself into your characters takes practice, and while you might do it without even thinking about it, if you want to use your life, your experiences in your novel, there are some exercises you can try. Write down all the things you love about yourself. Write down 10 things that make you cringe. Reveal your darkest secrets. Explore your saddest memory. Describe your body in detail and be completely honest about it. Write down your 5 greatest fears. Exercises like this will help you do a little soul searching and help you pick out interesting things that you can use as a character trait in your book. Of course, to some authors, the idea of basing a character on themselves is horrifying. There are some ways to try and avoid doing so. Spending time creating a character who is nothing like you is doable, but you may find that this character simply ends up being a manifestation of an alter ego you wish you had. The kind of person who does everything you want to, who says everything you are afraid to say. The truth is, there is no right or wrong answer when it comes to whether you base your protagonist on yourself, and it may be easier to accept that a little bit of you might rub off on all of your characters. Whether you're trying to or not, the most important thing is that you create characters that are alive, that have breathing hearts, inquisitive minds, who are full of life, have passions, goals, fears, and secrets. If you can create characters like that, you are on the right track. If you're interested in learning more about this subject, click the link at the top of the description and check out our complete writer's guide to writing character, expressions, and emotions. There, you'll learn about how to use the A's of emotion, such as admiration, anger, to bring your character to life. What strategies are available when you want to have emotion but without any verbal communication. The key to using the L's of emotions to generate feelings of loneliness. The W's, S's, and F's of emotion, and so much more. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, turn on our notifications, and subscribe down below to be entered to win one of our products in our weekly giveaway. Be sure to visit writerslife.org for more writing tips and tricks, and I'll see you next time.